This is Game Pass Roulette, a series where I use a wheel to randomly select which game I'll be playing off the Game Pass. I will then attempt to get every single achievement within this game. So let's jump into it and spin that wheel. Okay, let's give this wheel a spin and see what the third game in this series is going to be. There's quite a few different games here, so maybe something a little bit different to the previous two, but you never know with what you're going to get in this series. And it is My Friend Peppa Pig. Great, I can only imagine what this is going to be like, so let's get on with this. My Friend Peppa Pig is a children's adventure game based on the popular Peppa Pig animated series. It was published by Outright Games in 2021. It follows your character that you create trying to make friends alongside Peppa Pig. As you can tell, I'm not part of the demographic that this game is made for, but I suppose that is the fun of Game Pass Roulette. I have to play a little bit of everything. So before we jump into this, if you haven't already, please can you like the video, and if you haven't already subscribed, a subscription would go a long way. Currently only 0.5% of people watching these videos are subscribed. So let's jump into My Friend Peppa Pig. The game starts with you creating your own character. The customization is very basic, but what can you expect with a game like this? After this, you meet up with Peppa at her house. This is where you now get the opportunity to start helping out. After walking into the living room, Peppa's brother George will come running in crying. He has lost his dinosaur. It's now up to you and Peppa to locate where George's dinosaur has gone. After going back outside of Peppa Pig's house, you'll locate the dinosaur stuck in a nearby tree. The tree is way too tall for either you or Peppa to get the dinosaur down, so you have to get someone a bit taller. That person or pig is Daddy Pig.
Daddy! George's dinosaur is stuck in the tree, and we can't get it back.
Daddy Pig, using his incredible vertical, goes outside and gets the dinosaur down nice and easy. This finishes the first challenge of the game and gets me my first achievement, Where's Mr. Dinosaur? Going back outside and jumping into the car, we then make our way over to the playgroup. In the play area of the playgroup, we discover that there's something lurking in the trees. I don't know what's going on today, but everything seems to be in the trees. This time, it's Tiddles the tortoise. I don't know if you're an expert in tortoises, but they do not belong in trees.
It's Tiddles the tortoise!
Once again, it's way too high up for Peppa or any of her friends to be able to get to. So we do what any good student would do, and that is tell the teacher.
Madam Gazelle! Tiddles the tortoise is stuck in the tree!
Instead of just shaking the tree and watching the tortoise inevitably fall to its death, it's decided that it's probably best to grab a ladder. Thankfully, there is a ladder waiting for us on the side of the playgroup building. Using this ladder, the teacher is able to safely get the tortoise down, and we get our next achievement, helping Tiddles the tortoise. After helping Tiddles the tortoise, it was now time to go to the museum with our class. When inside the museum, if you travel through to the right, you'll find yourself in a space exhibit with a train. This train is designed as a rocket, and going on it will take you to the moon. Once you reach the moon, you'll get your next achievement, Rocket to the Moon. When exiting the museum after leaving the moon, you'll stumble across a hot air balloon at the bottom of the hill. Using the hot air balloon to fly through the sky, you'll eventually land in the forest. Once you're in the forest, you'll find some rubbish that's been placed next to the bin and not in the bin. It's now your task to put the rubbish in the bin. After putting this rubbish in the bin, you'll then come across some tracks. Following these tracks, you'll eventually come across two little ducklings. This concludes this little adventure and gets you the achievement, Whose Tracks Are These?
Wow! Ducks!
Remaining within the forest, you find yourself a cute little campsite.
Hello, everybody!
With it being a campsite, you need to have a campfire. Unfortunately, there's not enough sticks on the campfire for it to be a success. Therefore, you and Peppa have to go out and collect some more sticks. Once you do this and put them on the campfire, you'll unlock the achievement, Collecting Sticks for the Campfire.
Let's get back to Madam.
Once again, you have to jump on the hot air balloon to go to the next location. This location is the Snowy Mountain. After travelling up a ski lift, you come across a lone snowman. You both decide that it's a good idea to make him a friend.
Do you know how to ski?
After searching around for enough snow and the accessories to make a great snowman, you finally finish it. With it all being combined, you get the next achievement of the game, the best snowman ever.
This is the best snowman!
Going with the family in the car, you make your way to the Windy Castle. Once you get to the castle, you then make your way to the top of it. Whilst up here, you'll find a telescope, and you'll also get the achievement, The View from the Windy Castle. After finishing off at Windy Castle, you now make your way back home to Peppa Pig's house. Whilst sat chilling in the living room, Daddy Pig will then come in, exclaiming about how he's lost his glasses.
Mummy Pig, have you seen my glasses? I can't find them anywhere.
As it seems in this game, everyone is completely incapable of doing anything themselves, so Peppa and you get together to look for Daddy Pig's glasses. You find these in the hallway.
We found the glasses! Let's bring them back to Daddy!
Once you return them to Daddy Pig, the next achievement unlock, which is Daddy's glasses. The next place you adventure to is Granny and Grandpa's house. Once you get there, you learn that their chickens have escaped. They therefore need your assistance to go and find them and bring them back to the chicken pen that they've got in their garden. Once you've returned the final one, you'll unlock the next achievement, Rounding Up the Chickens. Now that you're with Granny and Grandpa, it's time to go to the beach. Whilst at the beach, you'll come across a little rock pool. After interacting with the rock pool 3 times, you'll pull 3 different items out of it. The final of these will be a lovely little shell. After you pull this out of the rock pool, you'll then unlock the next achievement, What's in these rock pools? For the final achievement, you go back to Peppa's family and they agree to take you to the fabled place, Potato City. Once you get to Potato City, you'll come across the Potato City mascot. Unsurprisingly, it's just a giant potato. After talking to this potato for a little bit, they'll tell you about eating your 5 a day. Once you finish listening to this potato say everything they need to say, you'll then get the last achievement of the game, Always remember to eat your 5. As I said at the beginning of this video, I knew a day would come during the series where I'd have to play a game like this. I'm not really too sure what to say when it comes to this game. It's a children's game. It took me about an hour to do everything in it. If you have a younger child or a younger sibling and they want to play a game, I imagine they'll enjoy it, especially if they enjoy Peppa Pig as a show. But for me, yeah, nothing special, but I suppose we've got it off the list, so we won't have to play it again, which is great. As always, if you've made it to this point in the video, I really appreciate it, and any support or advice on how to improve these would be very much appreciated. And finally, if you haven't already, a subscription and a like would go a long way, so thank you very much.